Okay, I wanted to do a quick video on how to make a header, homepage header really pop. You'll see right now I'm using one of the Elementor starter sites. These demo sites are free. They come with all these pages. I just made a fake page that represents kind of like the example for this video. This header's good. I mean, you can see it's got a nice photo and we got a nice, clear text here because we got a dark overlay. But what if we want to make it, really interesting? I'm going to edit with Elementor. And I'm going to edit the section. And then I'm going to remove this photo. I'm going to add another photo, this surfer person. And I'll tell you kind of the proportions that you need for this. And you see the surfer person is fixed. The position is center and the attachment is fixed, meaning she's not going to scroll along with the page. Okay, that's the first step. Collapse the background. Second one is the background overlay. Instead of this dark overlay, I'm going to clear that, and then I'm going to add another image. And I'm just going to pick this wave here. And you can experiment with these and you can get a ton of different effects. It's really interesting. You see right off the bat it's looking like the wave is really zoomed in. It's actually zoomed into this portion of the photo. So it kind of depends the size of your photo, the size of your block. So if you mess around with it, sometimes if you just change the size to cover, you'll see that it's zooming out even more. So just by changing the size to cover, it's got a lot better perspective. And now I'm going to darken it a little bit. And the key is that right now it's at a normal blend mode, but if you experiment with these blend modes, it looks like multiply is pretty cool with this one. So now I got a multiply blend mode with this wave, and the wave scrolls but she doesn't. And then it looks like if I make this spacer a little larger, it's coming together. And now I'm going to change the text a little bit because the font can say a lot and the font really helps. So I'll go here, typography. I was just messing around with these and I found Aladdin. That's kind of a beachy feel to it. Let me delete that. And then maybe give it a color. Like a nice red, maybe like an orange. Let's make it larger. And then you can add a blend mode to this one too. So maybe not multiply, maybe screen. So now the beach rentals is going to really pop out, really catch your attention. Also, in regards to the proportion of this photo, I kind of had to mess around with it a little bit. So if I go back to my media, I'll show you what the photo looked like and how I cropped it. So you can see I cropped it. I left a little space on the side so that she would be centered. And then I left a little space up here because when you do a fixed image on the header, you need to put space up here because it needs room to scroll up into. So if your fixed image isn't working out, you might need to adjust and leave some space up above so that once you start scrolling it can move into there. So that's just one of the tricks to the fixed image. Likewise, if your fixed section is down below, you would probably have this dead space below her, whereas since this is at the top of the page, this one would be up here. Hope that makes a little sense. And of course you can experiment it by editing the image, going back to restore to original, and then you can go ahead and crop it in different ways so that you can see kind of what the effect is on your own header. Alright, thanks a lot. To see how to make a professional business site in record time, check out stepbystepwp.com.